With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis has drawn comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, and it sounds like Dirk is a fan. He says of Porzingis, he's long, athletic, tough. He has touch. He can put it on the floor. He is for real. Kevin?
And Porzingis, D.A., a good 3 inches taller than Dirk. He's a very unique talent for sure. Both teams tonight, Doris, looking to take a measured approach to this game. What should we expect to see in these half-court sets?
Yeah, typically these two coaches want to make sure they're in control of what's transpiring in the half court. So you'll see that point guard look over to the sideline, maybe get a play call from the head coach, and then try to execute it. But they're certainly seeking out the best matchups, and if that means changing sides of the floor, getting to the third and fourth options, that's exactly what these teams will do.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Doncic, and it's Barea in at the point guard. Now here's Waiters. 4 on the shot clock. Over Hardaway. Waiters no luck.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Dragic kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Pass to Waiters. Here's Dragic from outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Inside. Here's Adebayo.
Unbelievable.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Barea. The Heat getting the bucket. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. From deep three-point range, and it's Miami with the rebound. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And it's Dragic off the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Barea kicks to Porzingis. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's Hardaway atop the key. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Marjanovic. And that one is off. And Miami the other way now. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. And he comes up with the deuce. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's exactly what you want right there. Jimmy Butler being aggressive on the interior.
Barea kicks to Doncic. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Another shot. And the nice bucket inside for Marjanovic.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
Now here's Dragic. Waiters finds Dragic. The Heat need to get a shot off. Count it.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Here's Porzingis. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Pass to Doncic. Left side, Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Butler. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And as we have a moment now, let's take a look at the three-pointer to two-pointer shot ratio here in the postseason for the Mavericks. The Heat with the lead.
You know, guys, you think about Jimmy Butler, drafted by the Chicago Bulls, and he goes from bench warmer to star. And I always had the sense that once Tom Thibodeau was no longer a part of the Chicago Bulls organization, that Jimmy Butler's days might be numbered there as well. But I think the trade ended up working for both teams.
It's Hardaway with the drive. And Doris, the Bulls are trying to change the culture, more run and gun. That new style didn't really mesh with Butler's approach.
Right. You remember, Jimmy Butler is a Tibbs disciple. Even he has said perhaps he was too confrontational. With that obsessive drive of his, it can sometimes maybe rub people the wrong way. I think he's trying to balance that intensity with positivity with this young group.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Opening night of the regular season, blue sky for every team, Doris. Optimism is high. Players thinking about all the possibilities ahead.
No doubt. It's a time of tremendous optimism for both the teams and the fans of these teams. And the culmination of the work you put into the offseason, who's improved their skill level, who's added a dimension to their offensive game. We're all salivating for the start of this year.
Cannot wait. Now here's Dragic. Over Porzingis. Off the left rim and out. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Doncic. And Butler sends it back.
Boy, though, he'll never be a blocks leader. Butler has the size and hops to do more of this.
Shoots from 12. They get it again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Perea, the pass to Marjanovic. It's good. Great play set up by Perea. Marjanovic has got 6.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
Dragic against Porzingis. Waiters surveying the D. The Mavericks pull it in. Right side Hardaway. Porzingis kicks to Perea. Back to Porzingis. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis understands with his length and size, those are high percentage finishes. Nicely done.
Dragic against Perea. Dragic kicks to Waiters. No good on the 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Waiters against Hardaway. Over Waiters. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Dragic dishes to Butler. And count it from 19 feet away. 6 points for him.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Barea kicks to Marjanovic to the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A chance now to see the numbers for Olynyk, how he did last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
And a new group in for the Heat. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Olynyk. ABC's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Winslow subbed in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Leonard. ABC passes to Winslow. He kicks it to Butler. And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know, Greg. Goes about 6'8", 240. And he can D-up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line.
The first free throw is good.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
And so Butler nails both of them.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul. Here's Brunson. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer Wright. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Miami the other way now. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
Here's Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. Of course, I'm sure you look at these players, evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple players that come to mind for you.
Well, I think when you just talk basketball intellect, one of the first guys that comes to mind is Rajon Rondo. I mean, his insatiable appetite to watch film, to have complete understanding not only of the sets of his own team, but Rajon Rondo, when he's on the defensive end of the floor, as soon as a play is called, he will repeat it and basically tell the teammates, hey, look for this action here. So Rajon Rondo comes to mind. Someone like Andre Iguodala, who also is someone Steve Kerr has referred to as maybe the smartest player he's ever been around. Now, so much more to coaching than just basketball intellect. You've got to be willing to deal with the egos and things, and do these players want to do that? Who knows?
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now Winslow. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body, going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Jackson. Here's Brunson. Covered by Winslow. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis, gliding in for the finish.
The Heat shooting 47% here so far. Winslow finds Leonard. Here's ABC. Kicks it out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Jackson against Butler. Right outside. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Again, the Mavericks score. The Heat trail by 3. Winslow, the pass to Butler. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Johnson against Wright. From deep. A shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Johnson kicks to Winslow. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wright, the pass to Brunson. Back to Wright. Puts up a 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Johnson finds Winslow. Here's ABC. Stolen by Jackson. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Runs in the pass to Powell. That one goes. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Winslow kicks to Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Jackson. Hangs. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, easy put back. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Winslow with it. Here's Butler. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Dallas. They're up by 5. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
I don't think the defense has been very good, and right now they're letting them pounce all over them and get second chance opportunities.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Porzingis is out there with Jackson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Such a wide open look. Wright's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs. And so here is Miami. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Porzingis has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Mavs. Now here's Winslow. There's the dish to Leonard. And the pass to ABC. Here's Johnson. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And the Heat making a change here. Dragic is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Doncic is checked in for Jackson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Leonard, no luck.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
And so here is Miami. The Mavericks making the shot. ABC passes to Leonard. He dishes it to Dragic. Clock at 6. In the corner, Winslow with it. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 9. Tipped away. Johnson up top, headed by Porzingis. Unloads from 13. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
And the Heat call time here.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Myers-Leonard. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. And Dion Waiters subbed in for ABC. Now here's Waiters. Here's Olynyk. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
And that one falls for Olynyk. So many aspects go into developing Doris, a winning team, coaching players, all the front office moves. How much do you think ownership affects that equation?
Well, I think it's absolutely critical. Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture. That makes so much sense. Here's Waiters following the score by Dallas. Over Hardaway. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Dion Waiters. And so it's Berea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Over in the corner, Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Passes to Olynyk. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his third foul of the game.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
So it's Miami now. It's a 10-point game. Adebayo kicks to Waiters. Over Hardaway. And it's off the back rim. No good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Pass to Winslow. Now here's Waiters. Back to Winslow. Here's Dragic. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Dallas leading by 10. Berea with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Free throw line jump shot. Doncic, no good. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dragic finds Waiters. To the middle. It's stolen by Berea. Waiters against Hardaway. Outside for Berea. That shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Waiters against Hardaway. And here is Waiters. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hardaway. Waiters no luck.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Here's Doncic. That one no good.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dragic against Barea. Dragic with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
Now Doncic. Shoots over Winslow. Dallas again missing. The Heat trail by 8. Kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Waiters. Here's Adebayo. Guarded by Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Waiters. Hardaway, no good.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Olynyk.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Olynyk with the steal. Winslow with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Dragic. Powell pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Outside Hardaway. Down low. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. And that's now 6 points for Luka Doncic. Waiters with the ball. Outside Dragic. Over Barea. No good from Dragic.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I'll tell you, with that being his second foul, now you've got to be more careful. You can't give the officials any excuse to whistle him for number 3 before the end of this half.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Jackson, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Jackson. He kicks it to Barea. Dallas moving it around. The pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Miami. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. Olynyk up top. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Pass to Barea. Dishes to Hardaway. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 10. Dragic taking his time here. Butler dishes to Leonard. To the paint. Fades. That one goes. Count it. Olynyk's got it back down to single digits for Miami. And it's Wright with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's Doncic, top of the key. Over Butler. Doncic, no good. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Waiters gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now it's only a 5-point Dallas lead.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass from Jimmy Butler, and you've got to have special vision to make it.
Pass to Brunson. All alone. And they pick up 2. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Well, how about DeLon Wright having his best season as a pro last year? He had tremendous numbers, solidifying his role as a backup point guard. And I'll tell you this, he had some games where he simply took over.
Now here's Leonard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And now a moment to see the stats for Wright, how he performed last season. Averaged about 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
To the left side wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
29 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Dragic. Over Jackson. No good from Dragic.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
And there's the feed to Doncic. He was all alone on that one. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Mavericks lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what needs to change going ahead in the second half?
It starts with getting some stops. We got to play off some misses, and we can't let them force us into 1 or 0 pass possessions. We've got to move the ball 1 and a half court, help each other with that, but we'd like to get some more in the open.
We'll see if you can get the pace where you want it. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter saw them extend their lead to 12 points at the break through some solid team basketball. Very few wasted possessions and a strong effort defensively. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Mavericks leading by 12. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. Adebayo is out there with Olynyk, and it's Butler in at the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And Miami shooting 40% from the field. It's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. Now here's Doncic, defended by Butler. And Doncic gets it to go.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Dragic. Over Porzingis. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Dragic.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
Here's Porzingis. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dragic against Barea. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Waiters got 10.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Porzingis at the elbow. There's the pass to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. And the shot goes down. He's got 12.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 6. Kicks to Olynyk. Back to Dragic. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Dragic against Barea. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 11. Outside Butler. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Raiders for 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Barea looking for an opening. Left side, Porzingis releases from 15. Waiters grabs the miss.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Now here's Dragic. Butler in the corner. Over Doncic. Miami no good on that time either. Dallas leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Offline with his 3. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Raiders no luck. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's Dragic for 3. Olynyk. And again, it's the Heat missing. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Porzingis. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. 14 points for Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Olynyk. ABC comes in for Waiters. And it's Justin Winslow in for Goran Dragic. Now, here's Butler. 10 points for him. It's over Powell. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
We know this. Jimmy Butler is an accomplished mid-range shooter, and he's got a tremendous stroke.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Johnson. Here's Butler. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
Barea finds Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 9 on the wing. Johnson. Porzingis with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Goes up to the stripe, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hardaway has got his second bucket.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, let's remember, this is a guy who was barely recruited out of high school. He had to go the JUCO route, and look at Butler now doing work in the NBA.
Now, here's Barea. Hardaway kicks to Barea, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
Porzingis against Johnson. Softly drops in the floater. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Passes it to Barea. Back to Hardaway. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. The 3 from Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Dallas leading by 13. And here's Barea. He has 5. Here's Porzingis, and another basket for Dallas.
Boy, how comfortable is KP in the mid-range? Porzingis, what touch.
Here's Winslow to the inside. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps.
And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Butler.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Porzingis passes to right. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Brunson, covered by Winslow. Outside, Porzingis, lock at 6. From downtown, Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He kicks it to Winslow. Pass to Johnson. And that one, good. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Now, right. He's got 5. Feeds it to Powell. Porzingis passes to Brunson. over Butler. And Butler sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 11. Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself. He converted in a big way.
Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against the Hawks, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
On defense, Miami, 9-point game. Here's Porzingis. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Butler. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Here's Porzingis following the score by James Johnson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Winslow. He's tightly guarded. That one goes in.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Miami.
Winslow finds Leonard. Butler against Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 22 points per game last season, almost 2.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work. So the other guys can look pretty.
No good on the free throw.
There is a certain skill and intensity every single night that Jimmy Butler brings to the table.
And some changes here for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Johnson. Waiters comes in for ABC. And it's Dragic in for Winslow. And Dallas with a change here too. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. And he sinks the second. Dallas leading by 6. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Brunson. Off target from three-point range. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Shots good by Waiters.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Marjanovic. Leonard with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Butler. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Right against Waiters. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. Shoots over Olynyk. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Unbelievable turn of events. He knew it was good from the moment it left his hand.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Dallas. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Heat trail by 4 on the floor for Dallas. They've got Porzingis. He's out there with Doncic. Marjanovic is out there with Wright. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Right side, Butler. Shot clock at 6. Count that one. Butler's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
Jimmy Butler is a problem for this defense. Right now, they've got nothing for him. Go ahead, GB. Do some work.
Porzingis against Olynyk. From the high post. Here's Marjanovic. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. The Heat shooting straight 49% from the field. Dragic the pass to Waiters. Olynyk against Porzingis. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 9 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Right, Olynyk's solid in the paint. Even with the defense right there, he keeps his eyes on the basket and finishes nicely.
Porzingis, that's a 2, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Olynyk finds Dragic. Back to Olynyk. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Shooting for Dallas. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Waiters passes to Butler. Down low. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Olynyk.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Doncic passes to Wright. Outside, Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Right against Dragic. Butler kicks to Waiters. Butler with the ball. Back to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. But they get it back. And here's Olynyk from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 14 points for Kelly Olynyk.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Now, here's Doncic, defended by Butler. Porzingis finds Marjanovic, and the layup is good.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Dragic dishes to Leonard. Dragic against Wright. Lets it go from 11. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Dragic.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Gasping for air and giving limited effort on the defensive end. Right now it's all about the offense. Boy, the shooting has been off the charts.
It's rebounded by Leonard. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Raiders on the wing, guarded by Hardaway.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
You know, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Back to Wright. Dallas moving it around. Porzingis is doubled. Olynyk with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. That gives them the lead. 14 points for Dion Waiters. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
2 points. That one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Now, here's Dragic. Leonard, that's for 2. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside, Porzingis. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Olynyk.
Boy, Kev, how about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Berea's checked in.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
Back to Waiters. Plenty of space. He's off on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Dallas again missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. To the wing on the left. Outside, Dragic. 6 to shoot. That's short off the rim. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
Here's Butler. The Mavericks pull it in. And here is Doncic. There's the pass to Berea. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Barea with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
The Heat trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hard away against Waiters. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Waiters got 9 points now in just the second half. Barea kicks to Doncic. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Dragic against Barea. Pass to Winslow. Back to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. That one wide left.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
James Johnson's checked in for Olynyk. The first one falls.
And you never doubt this guy's enthusiasm or his love for the game of basketball. To me, it's what makes Barea the kind of guy you root for.
He's perfect from the line this time. Also, often when a player changes teams, Doris, we see a lot of emotions from him, his teammates, from the fans, and coaches. Is it even reasonable to expect loyalty in sports nowadays?
You know, I think times have changed, Kevin. We're no longer living in an era where a player sticks with an organization throughout the course of his tenure, or at least that is the outlier nowadays. The reality is teams always make decisions with their long-term best interests at heart. And so when a player has earned the right to embrace his free agency, there's a reason it's termed free agency, then he should have an equal opportunity to the team to make the decisions that are in his best interest. Whatever those values and priorities for that individual player are, when you reach free agency, you've earned that right.
Free throw, no good for Barea. The Heat trail by 13. To stop the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul. Dion Waiters. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Dallas leading by 12. Inside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
You love that they're making their presence felt on the defensive end. You can't afford to be careless with this team.
Here's Doncic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Miami the other way. Winslow wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Barea finds Porzingis. Back to Barea. Pass to Doncic with the fadeaway. Porzingis can't hit. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Johnson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
Personal foul. Second team foul. James Johnson. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Dallas leading by 9. To the inside. High quality look, and he sinks it. Porzingis has got 30 points.
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
It's now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
5 to shoot. Here's Dragic from outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Mavericks leading by 8. Here is Barea. Outside, Porzingis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Tries from 16. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Heat trail by 8. Outside Dragic. Over Barea. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's 13 points for Goran Dragic. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Stolen by Waiters. There's Winslow, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
takes the 13-footer out to Hardaway. Right through the D for the layup. Hardaway has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I like the battle right there by Hardaway Jr., showing he's committed to scoring on the defense.
Dragic against Barea. Goes up to the stripe. Powell pulls it in.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Pass to Porzingis. Outside for Barea. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, it's not looking good at this point.
You know, it just doesn't seem like they have enough time to get back into this one, and it has to be disappointing.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, that's how they can ensure this lead stays where it is. Keep knocking down those free throws.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 7. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Waiters for 3. Powell pulls it in. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now Barea. So we see the Mavericks